Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing another video in my North Node in the Houses / in the Sign series, and this is North Node in Aquarius or North Node in the 11th house. So a couple things I want to say before I get started. First of all, if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Brandon. I make astrology videos, language videos, motivational videos, whatever random videos I feel like doing. So if any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified when I make a new video. Now, the other thing I wanted to say, if you don't know what the North Node is, there is a video in the description box below that explains what the North Node is to you. So you can check that video out as well. And then finally, do not allow this placement to define you. There's so much more to your astrology than your North Node. So don't allow it to confine you or describe, just don't focus on it and obsess about it. Because you are so much more than your North Node. Yes, the North Node is important, but it's not the be-all, end-all of your chart. So without further ado, let's get started. So the North Node in Aquarius is a very unique sign. So Aquarius is always kind of difficult for astrologers to grasp and explain, but essentially it represents, your friendships. It represents your social groups. It represents your accolades or the things that you receive from your hard work, from your career. It's any sort of recognition in regards to a career or in regards to what you do as a job or as a career. So having North Node in Aquarius, it also represents your dreams and wishes and your goals and aspirations and stuff. It also represents astrology as well, and anything that has to do with the new age. So connecting as a species, connecting as the human race, and having this interconnectedness. Aquarius also represents the internet and social media and networking. It's all about networking. That's a very Aquarian thing. Networking and being parts of groups and getting to know people and learning how to cooperate with people and be a part of a community or a soul family. That's very much an Aquarius thing. So having the North Node in Aquarius makes you a person that is obsessed, sort of, or wants to develop all of these things. So you could really want to be known on social media or want to be part of a group, be part of something, and belong. Because Aquarius, they're kind of the outcast, and they just want to fit in. They really just want to fit in, and they want to be part of a group. But then they're also very unique. They want to be part of a group, but they want to stand out as well, and they don't let themselves really be defined. So they are they're very different and eclectic and unique. So having a North Node in Aquarius, you could definitely be a person that you have this obsession with different social groups and being an influencer in a sense. Because you want to find your group, you want to find your family, and you really want to feel like you belong. That's really what we all want in life, and that's something that you are going to really strive for and really kind of want to do. And you want to be part of a cause. You want to stand behind something and put your heart into something and really be able to express yourself in that group. So you could potentially be a very good leader in that group. Because you also have the South Node in Leo. So having the South Node in Leo means that these are the traits that you kind of can fall back on, the things that you are naturally better at. But they're also things that it's your comfort zone. It's where you're comfortable. It's where what comes easy to you. So, Leo is all about creativity. It's all about art. It's all about using your creative energy and creating something. And whether that's art, music, poetry, anything, a child, anything that you create out of your own passions is a Leo-like thing, or a fifth house thing. So having the South Node in Leo or in the fifth house, you could be a very creative person and be able to really impact a lot of people in the social group that you're in with the Aquarius energy, but with sharing your creative endeavors and sharing your creative thoughts. So make sure that you kind of look at your South Node as well, because the South Node is very important. The placement for it is very important as well, because it shows the area of life for you that you are comfortable in and what you're naturally good at. So develop you're going to spend probably the first half of your life developing your south node traits, and then you're gradually going to move into your north node traits and integrating that, because ultimately it is a balance with the north node and south node for the Aquarian or Leo or 11th house and 5th house energies. So it's, and having the north node in 11th house or in Aquarius, you're very into friendships, and you really want to be people's friends and have that kind of rapport with somebody and be able to have those relationships that aren't very deep but are very connecting and fulfilling and make you feel like you belong, and the people that you can go out and party with and have a good time, but not really have that depth, because 11th house isn't a very deep house. It's a very, I don't want to say superficial, but that's the word I'm going to use. It's a very superficial and just like shallow sort of house, because it just wants to network and have friends to have friends. It's not really into the intimacy or anything, unless you have like an 8th house stellium or some Scorpio or some Pluto or some, any of those sort of things. You're not really going to want any of the like depth. You're just going to want friends to be around and just, belong in a group. And having the north node in Aquarius or in the 11th house, you could definitely go through quite a lot of different social groups and friend groups. So you could have friends that you just don't really stay with in your life for whatever reason. And also having the north node in Aquarius or in the 11th house, you could really learn what friendship is, and learn how to relate to people in a friendly manner and be people's friends, and really know how to be have that balance, between being unique as a Leo and standing out and expressing yourself creatively, but then also, you have this Aquarius energy where you want to be everyone's friend and you want to really connect with as many people as possible. So you can definitely establish quite a lot, and I would recommend definitely doing something online or with the internet, because Aquarius in the 11th house is all about the internet as well and that connectivity of that. So make sure that you look into other aspects of your chart as well, because the north node in Aquarius is quite unique. I have the north node conjunct Uranus, so I have a similar vibe with my life. But yeah, it's very, very interesting, this combination. I could talk about it forever, but I want to keep these videos under 10 minutes. So that is a north node in Aquarius or 11th house video. I'm going to put links down in the description below about my basics of astrology video, as well as my what is a north node video. So if you're interested in either of those, check those out. Also, if you're interested in reading, feel free to message me on here, and then I will get back to you, and we can do personalized video readings as well. And if any of this video resonated with you and you liked it, make sure to put a like down below. So that is pretty much it. I am done. You guys are great. I love you. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.